Hello everybody. So as previously stated in my other Q&A video I did, I am gonna do the electronics Q&A video now. So let's go ahead and do that. So first question is, did I get the Switch 2? Because the Switch 2 is a game console. I don't get launch day consoles. I'm sure you guys know now, I do not get launch day consoles ever. Why do I look for reasons to hate YouTube? Simple. Because, I mean, the reason this is technical is because they don't fix the bugs. They have this bug in YouTube where if you notice, there's usually supposed to be a thing in the corner that says video will play soon on mobile and computer. Ever since a few months ago, that has been missing. And they need to fix that. Okay. So, what is my favorite TV brand? Okay, so my favorite TV brands are LG, Samsung, and Sony. Those are the top three. Those are the top three TV brands I have. Vizio is, no. Don't even consider Vizio. Get Vizio out here. Okay, so what are my thoughts on Apple as a company? Let's see, this photo here is made by Apple. This is actually an iPhone. I think it's a 13 Pro Max. I don't quite remember. It's a pretty old, it's an older one. I've had it since 2022. But I'd say it's a pretty good device. What is my favorite device that I own? I really don't have a favorite device. I like them all. I think they're all pretty good. If I were ever allowed to touch any electronic device ever, what would I touch? First of all, why does that seem kind of a little bit weird? And second of all, I don't know what device you're talking about. Keyboard, mouse, phone, camera, Amazon device, computer, TV, remote control. I don't know. I don't know which one I would have. Which one I would need. Why is Vizio not the best TV brand? Actually, this question is, what's the best TV brand and why is it Vizio? I already said LG, Samsung, Sony, those are the top three. And it's not Vizio because, well, first of all, the reviews are awful. And second of all, the quality has gone way down over the years. And I've actually seen problems with them myself. Way more than any other brand. How sad would it be if AI took over the world and all electronics turned evil? First of all, how would electronics even turn evil in the first place? Come on now. And second of all, AI takeover hasn't happened yet. That's probably in like another 100 years. What's the best TV for the 2000 to 2010 era? This one right here. This TV right up here. Can we get your thoughts on LCD versus LED versus OLED? LCD. Unless you're talking about like the CCFL backlit LCDs. LCD is usually, the panel for an LCD is in front of an LED backlight. If it's the older CCFL backlit TVs, then obviously it has fluorescent tubes back here. The LCD panel is in front of that. LED TVs still use LCD panels. The only difference is the backlighting and the electronic component inside of the TV. LED backlit TVs do not have inverters in them, which is what drives the backlights on CCFL backlit TVs. OLED, on the other hand, OLED is a self-illuminating pixel technology. Well, the actual pixels on the TV screen turn on and off depending on what is on the TV. So, they have OGB, and I think LG uses W as well. I mean, most OLED panels are LG. Samsung has a QD OLED, which is really just an OLED panel, but it's an OGB OLED with a quantum dot layer in front of it. Most OLEDs I see, though, are W OLED with a white subpixel. Okay. That's kind of what it is. I do like OLED TVs. I don't currently have one. But I think my TV backlight I just replaced the older one with, I think it's a QD LG. I think the QD, I think it's a quantum dot layer for like a nanocell type of thing. I haven't really looked it up yet. I'll have to look it up later on. Okay. I made a video about a microwave and buttons in a strange place around 2020 to 21. You said that there would be a part 2, but I can't find it. Did I make a part 2? I think I know what video you're talking about. I don't think that one had a part 2. Unless you're talking about a different video, but I don't remember that one having a part 2. Therefore, why does my TV zoom into YouTube videos and cut off the border to them? I've already checked the aspect ratios. Just when I watch a video that does it. It could be that your TV has some other auto zoom setting turned on. Either that or it's the actual source doing it, not the TV itself. Because I have seen instances where, like, your streaming device actually is the one that zooms in on a picture. The TV, the really old TV at my grandmother's house, as soon as you pull up like a 4:3 aspect ratio video, you would see it just kind of zoom in like this. And I disabled it as soon as I found out it was turned on, but that TV's been replaced by now because that TV was not working anymore last time I used it. What are your thoughts on a government mandate to remove all conventional light bulbs and replace them with LED bulbs just so they can actively spy on us? They're not going to spy on us through light bulbs unless those light bulbs are Wi-Fi connected. What are you talking about? Favorite TV remote? I really don't have a favorite remote. I actually got rid of all my old remote controls because, like I said, I'm kind of moving on from that type of content. But I do like the LG Magic Remote. I mean, the LG Magic Remote has some mixed... Everyone has, like, mixed opinions about it. I actually kind of like it because, like I said, my number one favorite game system of all time is actually the Nintendo Wii. And using the Magic Remote actually kind of reminds me of the Wii. How many TVs do I have? Let's take a look and find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the busy oops. So I had to do that. 10 behind that vacuum cleaner. 11 my mom's room. 12 my room. 13 my dad's room. 14 the living room. 15 the garage. Plus I have 2 more in my that were broken I need to look at. Along with this monitor, that monitor, and another monitor up there. Okay. What is my least favorite feature of the Roku TV remote? The fact that there's no number pad on it. Yeah, like, let's say you're trying to, like, type in, like, a number, and, like... Oh, actually, I've got a Roku controller right here. There's no number pad on here. And this is to a Roku TV. This isn't to, like, one of those streaming boxes. And also, there's no input button, so to change the input, you have to go back to the home screen and do it for there. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy. I like the TV, though. Also, is the LG soundbar worth it? If you have an LG TV, definitely for sure go for it. But if you don't have an LG TV, my recommendation is try match soundbar brand to the TV brand, unless you get something like a Sonos UGG or something. Like a Sonos UGG or a Sonos Beam or something. Okay. Which TV is best bang for your buck? Depending on your use case, size, and what features you want. When did my TV obsession begin? I remember I started liking a whole bunch of all this TV stuff when I went to my friend's house and I found out that he had 3 of them in his bedroom, and I'm like, oh, no, I can beat that. So, I mean, at one point, I had, like, 4 in there, and I'm like, okay, I could beat that. One time I had, like, 5 in my bedroom. It was so funny. Like, I had, like, 2 bigger ones, and, like 4 smaller ones. It was, like, little tiny ones. I was like, yeah, okay, fine. Nice try. What's my favorite console of all time? I already answered that in my other video. It's the Nintendo Wii. And yeah, that's pretty much about it in terms of the electronics questions. Like I said, this particular video was a little bit shorter than the other one by quite a bit, but this is just fully electronics videos. So anyway, I'll see you all in the next video here. This is the new electronics channel. If you want to check out my other Q&A video, it's on that channel right now. So yeah, see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody. Love you guys. See you guys in the next video.